This your main man, Keep It Clean Ray, coming back with another vid. Don't have no merchandise with me right now, but I do have those Adidas Tray on One Ice Tray version coming. So when I get that sneaker in, I'll do a little quick little overview. Might test them out, see how they feel on feet, see if it's a shoe that I can comfortably hoop in. Last hooping shoe I bought was the Kyrie 7. It was a pretty good shoe, man. I really like that shoe. Light. I can do a lot of different things in them, so they're dope. So I'm gonna try to compare the two. You know, since they both point guards, I guess. So they make shoes. They they got two different playing styles, but I'm gonna go ahead and do a little wear test and see what's going on with them. So yeah, like I said, I ain't got no merch. I just want to talk. So I want to talk about the effects social media have on people's perspective. And when I say that, I mean, as far as relationship, finances, what else I got? Success versus failures, all that kind of stuff. So, you got a lot of people out here in the world that's seeking relationship advice, and it's a lot of different stuff going on social media. So you got all these different posts, you got all these different people, and they're pretty much telling you how you should be or what you should be looking for in a relationship. And like I said, some of this stuff fit for some people, but some of it don't fit for everyone. And then you got a lot of people that feel like, because these are the things people are saying that you should want in a relationship, and these are the things you're supposed to have in a relationship. And all this stuff is voiced through social media. So you got people that really kind of just trying to key in on those things, and they're not taking into consideration the unique qualities of people, and not understanding that people do have to grow. Your perfect mate may not be your perfect mate when you first meet them, but they may grow into it. You just never know, But if you just always gonna live your life through social media and taking advice from these different people who tell you how you should live your life. Most of the time, their stuff is not all that perfect either, So for them to tell you how you should be in your relationships, kind of crazy sometimes. And I know a lot of times people want to get back and say, "Oh man, we got to go back to how they did in the old days." But times gonna always be constantly changing. So you just got to stay relevant within the times. And sometimes that traditional stuff just ain't for everyone. Work for some people may not work for other people. But yeah, I just think a lot of people just take the wrong take. They try to use social media to run their life. You know what I'm saying? And I remember a time when there wasn't no social media, and you just had to figure it out. And you probably got advice through a family member or your friends. But now you just taking advice from just random people because of their status of how many people following them. So it's like, oh, okay, since all these people following me, I must gotta be doing what he doing or she doing and all that kind of stuff. And it's kind of gift and a curse. I think sometimes you can use certain things as inspiration, but I think you just gotta figure out when to kind of back up and just kind of see what's there for you. And that's just part of the relationship. We can talk about traveling, who don't want to travel. But you get into this competition thing because you on social media and you see this person going to this place and they going to that place. But you may go on vacation, it may not be as extravagant as some of the other people's stuff. And you kind of lose out on it and make it seem like your stuff ain't that important, and which it is. It's something that you want to do, because somebody else went to Dubai don't mean your trip to Panama City or something can't be nice. You know what I'm saying? It may not be as extravagant as Dubai, but it might be the break that you need. You know, and I think a lot of times people get into this competition of, oh man, I gotta keep up with this person, I gotta keep up with that person, or how this person paying for this, how this person paying for that. It really don't matter. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be comfortable within your own skin and try not to compare yourself to other people's situations. You don't know what people have. You don't know what people do. People could be living it up, spending their last dime, not saving nothing. You could be saving for the long haul, and they just be pouring in money for happiness at that time. And yeah, so you just gotta just take into consideration what's for you is gonna be for you. Just appreciate it. Appreciate a simple cabin trip. Appreciate a nice beach. Appreciate a resort if you get a chance. Appreciate a cruise if you get a chance. Me personally, I'm not going on a cruise. No, I don't plan on going on a cruise. I'm gonna say that. That ain't my thing. But anyway, yeah, I think a lot of times social media can kind of taint some stuff because you see things and it's just, sometimes it's not for you, it's just an illusion, it's just somebody else's lifestyle. And it just keeps you going and going and going, and now you compete against something you shouldn't be competing against in the first place. The only thing you should be doing is constantly doing your best in life. That's gonna be pleasing to your soul and the people that you truly care about that's around you. Anything else, it's like whatever, you know. Can't please everybody, so you just gotta look at it like that. Now let's talk about, I wanna talk about the money thing too, right? Because, you know, everybody is into entrepreneurship. Everybody wanna get to all this money, this time. So I'm gonna say this, if we're all entrepreneurs, who's gonna be the worker? You know what I'm saying? And who's to say just because you're an entrepreneur, you're making more money than the actual worker? You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you can be pouring all your resources into your business, and it just never takes off, or it takes off, but you're not making what you thought you was gonna be making. You might have thought you was gonna be making 6 figures every year, and you probably just made 50 grand or 30 grand. But and you probably like, oh man, this is a waste. Man, it's probably not a waste. It's just probably not a strong market for your business at that time. And what you're getting is pretty much what that business is bringing in. So yeah, you might have somebody who's working for the company and she making $80, but here you are running your business and you're not making that. So everyone's saying, I want to be an entrepreneur, now that's great, but throughout this life, there have been things that just been established for people to come in and work within the system. And there's nothing wrong with working within the system. There's nothing wrong with being an entrepreneur. I think people just gotta kind of find what fits for them. And a lot of times I think a lot of people want to be entrepreneurs because they just don't want to answer to no one. And newsflash, you're gonna answer to somebody at some point. So get over that shit. So it's certain things I think a lot of people don't understand. And they just going off what they see. So monkey do society and social media. So, you know, a lot of people feel the pressure because somebody's saying, oh, you ain't getting the bag. You know, go back to the relationship stuff. Oh, you ain't making 100K, you're not a high value guy, whatever. All that kind of stuff. So, you know, you less of a guy, or, you know, you get women out here who demanding certain things out of guys. And it's like, okay, you demand this, but what do you bring to the table? You know? Gotta be more than just your good looks. You know what I'm saying? Where your personality at? What are your goals outside of income? You know, because everybody got income goals, but what are your goals in life outside of income? You know what I'm saying? What type of person are you? That goes back into your personality. And I know I'm all over the place. I can get all over the place when I'm talking. Especially I'm talking to a camera, ain't like I'm having a conversation with just one of my friends or something like that. But it's just one of the things I just think about. And that's, you know what, man? I ain't got no merchandise today, but I do feel like filming. And I just wanted to talk about the effects, man, that social media have on people's perspective. I'm not the one to say get off social media because I think it has its place for a lot of different things. It's an outlet. It's somewhere you can go to when you know you need to cheer up or you need to just kind of cut loose. You may get some ideas to be a good entrepreneur from just looking at things on social media. Because social media will show you a demand for whatever product, you know what I'm saying, or whatever you're trying to market. So I think it has its pros, definitely. I think the cons of it is, you know, you just try to keep up with the Joneses, and you kind of lose out on yourself when you start trying to create yourself based on other people and what they got going on in their life. And I think sometimes you gotta kind of figure out yourself without the help of, or influence, let's say that, without the influence of just random people. You know what I'm saying? I understand you gravitate towards a particular person, but some stuff is just for clout, some stuff is just to keep your attention on, some stuff is some marketing. So you got people that's gonna always post stuff. They got a bunch of followers. They making some money somehow, some way off of, you know, every post. So, you know, and I think a lot of people, they strive to get to that point too. You know, but, you know, I would tell people, you know, even if you get all these followers, what if all the advertisers say, hey, I'm gonna pull out all this. Ain't nobody making no money. So again, you still have to find other things in life that you're good at, you know, for income base. Don't just rely on just on entertainment dollars or, you know, social media dollars or whatever, you know. But if you're striving to get to that point, cool, but just understand that when it comes to advertisement dollars, man, people can just pull out at any point, anytime, and there ain't nobody getting money. I think I just said that, so I just repeated that one more time. I don't want this video to be super long, but I just want y'all to really, you know, think about what I just said. Try not to let social media influence you in your totality. Use it as an instrument. Have fun with it, man. But don't live your life through social media. Don't try to keep up with the Joneses. Do the best you can. Be the best person, best version of yourself. And as far as finding a relationship, the best advice I can give for somebody who's seeking what they feel is a perfect relationship, get with someone who will allow you to be you. And the flip side is you gotta allow them to be them. And you have to embrace that, and they have to embrace that. That's the best advice I can give you when it comes to relationship. Don't get caught up into certain looks sometimes. I think a lot of us think we deserve that runway model type woman, or the woman with the BBL, I guess, or the natural beauty woman. And you have some average women that are some great women. And when I say average, I don't mean average in personality. I mean from society known as far as what a look is. They might be considered average at best. And That'd be great. It's just like a woman, you know. Sometimes you might not get the tall, handsome, buff guy. You know what I'm saying? And you might be passing up on somebody who will really compliment you throughout life. You know, so it's just kind of just knowing where you're at mentally and physically, and you go from there. You know what I'm saying? Work on yourself first. And then the perfect person might just naturally appear. Wow. But yeah, that's it for all that. This your main man, Keep It Clean Ray. Keep checking out my vids. I really don't know how long this vid is, but yeah. Peace.